Yeah, boss, we got big problems. You better call that robot, that spot show. It's that spot bot. Breaker 19, anybody got a 20 on that spot bot? ETA ASAP, over.
What about the rest of the rust? Alright, moment of truth. Temperature. I'm gonna let the coolant cycle through, make its little burp, so make sure I have heat, because sometimes that air locks. I don't know if that's a Kenworth thing, but I know in general automotive, when we worked on cars, you would have problems, you wouldn't have any heat, so we got to make sure we got that. We got pressure, we got bolts, put on a new alternator, pulley squeal's gone, everything's back together. We're gonna warm it up. We're gonna change the oil. Fucking barely tight.
Yeah, the way you go up there, they don't have to be weight tight. Eh?
No, I know. I always just hand
I'll
tight.
just pull the bucket under here.
It's gonna drop straight on the fucking axle anyway. It's gonna go everywhere. This won't fit under there.
Yeah.
But you just want to be able to dump it in there, you mean, is what you're saying.
You're gonna drop it off there, stick your finger inside the threads on top there, and swing it over and drop it in the bucket. Here.
Yeah, because there's gonna be fucking oil coming over the top of this right onto my. I know, dude. We did all our own oil changes.
Really?
Oh yeah, road train. We did all our own greasing and oil changes.
No.
Or dump it just
you
like.
You are fired.
Idiot. Quick, it's upside down.
Of course it is. And now I got another job. Clean up this fucking mess. Just when you're wondering what the fuck you're gonna do next.
I don't know where to put this.
Put it in the bucket.
Except for in the bucket.
Always with the bucket.
Something's...
Always.
Oh, you wanted me to put it in the bucket.
So what you do is you unthread it down, and with one hand under the bottom, you can reach over the top of the frame and thread it off so it drops into your hand. Then you reach with your upper hand, stick your finger in the threads.
I usually wear a glove, so I'm not like, oh, that's kind of warm.
It's kind of warm, yeah.
Well, the oil was not that warm, but I feel grit. Do you think that's metal shards?
You're metal shards.
You're a metal shard. Okay, well, now that I got oil all over down the side of the engine.
Excellent.
And the floor.
Oh, it's just a pan, a little bit on the pan.
So how many times with that road train we'd miss? Or we'd walk away while we're straining, overfill. Well, we had one that would pump straight out of the engine, straight into the oil waste.
Oh, nice.
So that was nice, but it was like air actuated, so it would wear out because you get little shards and shit and from doing oil changes every 200 hours.
How many guys did 200 hours?
Yep.
Holy fuck, no wonder you guys went broke. Nope. Leave the plastic on.
Why?
Because you're going to get it all fucking dirty now.
I want...
Filthy fucking hands.
I clean my hands.
Filthy, greasy hands.
Do you want me to lube that?
No.
You guys just
There's
go in dry all the time.
You just lubricated the whole fucking thing.
You're so mean.
You just lubed the hell out of that fucker. And the floor. Look at that. Here. Morgan, just so you know, here's a good example of a bad example.
What did you do?
Look at, right?
I haven't done that since my first oil change.
I haven't done an oil change for like a year and a half.
Oh, what did he do?
It slipped out of my hand.
You know what the trick is?
You want to tell me the trick?
You know how to do it without getting a single drop of oil on
We
it?
used to, punch a hole in the bottom, let it drain out, then take it off.
Cat shit.
What? I do
you
that on
can't-
my Cummins all the time.
On 1 year, you can't punch a hole in it because it's too close to your.
I punched a hole in every truck that we ever had at Road
Right
Train.
over top of the fucking axle. Look where it is.
Dude, I can punch a hole in that, no problem.
Yeah, but then to get it. Anyways, what I do, I cut a tray.
Morgan's gonna teach me how to drive, then he's gonna teach me how to change
windshield washer
fucking
there,
oil.
Cut the bottom off. You set it on there, and then you punch a hole, or not punch a hole, just loosen it off, and then you
punch a hole, then you loosen
quickly
it off.
have it there, a bucket there, and you quickly.
I said hand. I never fucking over tighten.
Please tighten.
Hand tight.
Please.
One motion.
Just a little bit.
Jeez. This isn't even the proper wrench.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
The wrench.
The fucking frame is in the way.
Well, you can go up top too, bud?
No,
Little angle
you
is
can't.
all you need. Don't need to tighten it a whole bunch here, but another quarter of a turn, half turn.
I usually go from the top.
You can do that with Peterbilts and
That's
T800s. You can't do it with
Pain in the
C5s.
ass.
You can.
How the fuck are you gonna go on top?
Angle on it.
Yeah, just put the angle on the bottom.
Because if you're not careful, you'll fucking.
How are you
crush
gonna
the
go on top?
filter.
Crush
Don't
the
crush the filters,
Anyways, you got oil on the fucking ground that you got to clean up.
right?
fucking just fucking driving all over that. Backing right out.
Like a poison deep in my mind. You're like a siren I couldn't fight. This time I was trapped and waiting to die. All my life I've been addicted to the wrong side. Every road I took I despise. I won't lie, there's no exception here with this time. Heaven's gonna remember you. I think it's time to go. Those eyes were like a poison deep in my mind. Don't pretend you're
Kind of under the gun when we wash. We got to be quick. We go to other car washes that are half the price, but your truck doesn't come out as clean. We'll just do some spot free here and then we're done. Watch, it'll snow tonight. Because I want. And time.
Something is bothering me. I can't sleep.
somewhat shiny. I'd like to spend some more time scrubbing, but they're actually closing in 15 minutes too, so. Back together and running like a champ. As much as it champs, I guess. We still got turbo. We're just gonna wait a couple more days and do that turbo. That's got to get changed regardless because it's got play. So, and it's the wrong turbo for this engine, supposedly. So we'll have to get that switched, and then maybe that'll answer some of our power issues. It's not going to be a whole bunch probably, but it's going to be some. So I want to double check. Came back and had a small little coolant leak from one of the hoses, so I just want to, we'd double clamp it. I think we need to change the tube or something. This is kind of a bugger. That's a bugger. Strong magnet. So yeah, looks like it's stopped now. We didn't have the right size clamp, so we had to make do with the double. Everything looks like it's not leaking. Still good up there, we're still full. Leave her in here overnight to thaw. I use the loader and pull my wheel back because I gotta grab something. There's still coolant there. We should double that up too. What's going on with that? Doesn't look like it was leaking. Oh, there's a drop or two there. Looks a little better now. Get washed in there. It was dark in that car wash. A couple of the lights were out right where I was washing, like in the engine bay and stuff. I'm just like, man, it's dark. I've always had that problem with that car wash is not bright enough. But all right. Well, we're gonna be out for 7 a.m. tomorrow out at Rockies. So we come in early and use the loader to pull my wheel back, because I don't think it's gonna go well, especially now that I washed. It's gonna be stiff now, but need to ditch. So they had this bucket on top of there because you catch your air lines when you do a lot of anything past 90, and a bit I had them caught on one of those studs, which I should just zip those off. Definitely don't want to rock a pail, you know what I mean? That looks gay. All right, hopefully she makes her through tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.